Another way that you can import audio cuts into the ENCO library is via a drag and drop method from a USB flash drive. So I've inserted a USB flash drive into the computer in the voiceover booth, and I'm just going to navigate through the computer to view that material. So I'm going to double click on the computer and then look at my specific flash drive to find some of this information. Now, I specifically am importing some instrumental music here in my INS folder. So let's say that I want to import a holiday music bed. We'll say around the Christmas tree. So I've successfully navigated to all the audio content that's on my flash drive, and now I need to drag and drop this into the ENCO software. So I will prioritize ENCO. Once again, go to the library, and then I'm going to navigate to the particular group that I want to add things to. So if these are all my different music categories up top here, I'm going to navigate until I find our INS folder, which is for instrumentals. And now I'm viewing all those different instrumental cuts that we have in here, okay, based on different categories. And you see I already have some Christmas ones that are labeled Xmas. So what I want to do is now view the contents of that flash drive. And I'm going to drag and drop this cut right into this category of instrumental music. And then this dialog box pops up. And this is a little bit different than what it looks like when you're adding from a CD ripper. So there's some things that we have to check. So here, I want to use an ID3 if it's available. So that is like an identifying tag, some metadata, meaning the name and the title and all that stuff. I want to use that if it's available to me. And I definitely want to send this to our audio convert software to make sure that it's the appropriate sample rate and file type. So those are a must. You want to have the ID if you can, and you definitely have to convert it to the appropriate file type. And even though I'm dragging and dropping directly into the INS folder, which is where I ultimately want this audio cut to go, I still have to select the group here. So I want to make sure that this is going to the INS folder. There we go. And the final thing is to determine what cut ID. I want it to be the next available cut for ENCO. And as soon as I hit that, the cut is going to be imported and immediately go through the conversion process. And you'll see a small window pop up over here that is the conversion tool. So next available. There it goes, and there's our conversion process happening right away. So definitely a quicker process than ripping from a CD. So now I'm going to navigate to the title of this, which was Around the Christmas Tree. Here it is. And if I scroll over, it looks like when it went through this process, it automatically put it in the correct sample rate and file format. So in this case, unlike ripping with a CD player, I'm not going to have to close down DAD and open it back up in order for that audio cut to be ready. It's already set to go. And that is how you upload music or audio cuts from a flash drive.